Here we go, Hungary, Poland, Britain, Russia, Germany, France, Turkey and Italy. Hungary starting with Dominik Varga in lane 1 and shooting way out in front in lane 3. For Great Britain is Luke Greenbank, and over there in lane 7 for Turkey is Berk Özkul. So the three nations with men obviously will be leading, and it's Britain who are to the forefront at the moment and Turkey and Hungary just behind.
Well, Great Britain need to open up this significant lead, and they've got almost a second over Hungary. They'll want to have more. We saw this happen in the heat. It looks like Great Britain are winning, but this is no reflection on the final result just yet.
So this being the backstroke, and Greenbank is well ahead of the rest at the moment. Greenbank, who's done the double in the backstroke fantastically here in Baku this week. A little bit of a fight back from Berk Özkul from Turkey in lane 7. So now things really mixed up. It's the breaststroke, it's Charlie Atwood for Great Britain who come out in front. Hungary 2.2 behind. Hungary sending in a woman in Sophia Leitner, and in third place with Turkey, and they're sending in a woman in Besta Samanci. Britain will be way out in front at halfway.
Well, the ones to watch will be Russia, because they just put Chupkov in, and then they have Pakimov coming next. So they've got their two men in the middle, and it's going to be down to Charlie Atwood to see how big a lead he can give to Emilia Kleins before the changeover. So Great Britain, how big is their lead at this stage? It's only going to shrink, unfortunately, for them. And that lead is quite huge. Significant.
7.1 seconds. Russia is second with Anton Chupkov. Germany are third with Leo Schmidt. And Leo Schmidt is 8 seconds behind Atwood. But the big changeover, listen, that's a massive lead, but it means nothing because Britain have got Emilia Kleins and Georgia Coates to come. This is going to be the butterfly that's on the way. And for Britain, it'll be Emilia Kleins who enters the pool.
Well, it looks like a huge lead, and we saw this earlier on in the heat. And it's incredibly quick how fast the men can eat up this advantage. Will Russia be back in the picture soon? But Great Britain leading at this stage. They've got women to bring it home.
Well, it was a considerable lead for Great Britain of 7 seconds. Russia have sent in Daniil Pakimov, and look at this, she's being chased down already as Kleins. She won't hold the lead for much longer, and that is the way it is. Russia 2.13 down, and third it's Germany. Germany with Johannes Tesch in the pool, and this is the moment where Russia take the lead on Great Britain, and the gamble won't get them gold, but it may yet earn them a medal. Russia in the lead in the butterfly, and it's the freestyle to come, and it will be the great Oponisheva who will be taking over for them. And for Great Britain, it'll be Georgia Coates, and look at lane 5, Germany coming up, Katrin Gottwald's coming in, but here she comes, 5 goals so far, Arina Oponisheva.
Well, I think she is ready to seal her night with one more golden moment. She knows that it's down to her. There's no threat from any men catching up at this moment. Georgia Coates on her tail. Georgia Coates might be fresher, but Oponisheva has got the confidence of all of her medal-winning performances, and she is hungry to make it another gold to her name.
Well, the leaders are lanes 3, 4 and 5, and they're all women, so Oponisheva looks to have a clear run for victory here. For Britain in second place, it's Georgia Coates, and in third for Germany, it's Katrin Grottwald. There must be some nations who could wish they could put 3 men in against Russia, but that's not the way it works. What a week it's been for Arina Oponisheva. What a week it's been for Russia. Oponisheva has won 5 gold medals up to this stage, and here she comes, the mixed 4x100 meters medley. It is 6 of the best for Arina Oponisheva. Russia take the gold, it's silver for Great Britain, and it's bronze for Germany. It's 4th place for Italy, but Arina Oponisheva has done it again.
Well, no surprises there. Russia came into this as favourites. It didn't look like it if you just came and joined the race halfway through, but it didn't take them long to turn things around. 2 men in the middle, and they did the work. So Oponisheva could do the glory leg, bring it home again. There was no fear for her. She knew that she could hold off any rivalry, and she did it with style.
Well, Russia starting off with Maria Kameneva, and that's her 5th gold, by the way, for the teamwork, and Oponisheva's 6th. Anton Chupkov and Daniil Pakimov in the middle. And they get their golds too, but that was the moment in the third leg in the butterfly, where Britain lost the lead. Emilia Klein's overtaken from Daniil Pakimov, and then look who he hands to. It's only Irina Opanisheva, and that's the end of that. Russia on the way to gold supremely, and she does it yet again. She's a great talent, her and Kameneva, and Steenberg, when they all become regulars in the adult sector, swimming's going to be a lot of fun to watch. It is now, but even more fun in the future.
Well, Russia took a further 5 seconds, 6.5 seconds actually, off their time from earlier, their games record. They came out with a very strong field. They saved their best swimmers for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
to sing this familiar anthem for another time this evening. Time this evening we have heard the Russian Federation's national anthem